Well, the Indian cricket team has set up a date with New Zealand in Lords in June. You can wager anything you want that the Kiwis will be nervous, because what an emphatic win that was for India.
Absolutely, Kiwis will be nervous because India are the number one side in the world. There's no doubt about that, because the way they beat Australia in Australia, now the way they've beaten England hands down. So definitely they have people who put their hands up when the chips go down. So now they are not depending only on Rohit Sharma's and Cheteshwar Pujaras, Rahanes or Kohlis. They've got the generation next team with the likes of Rishabh Pant, Washington Sundar, Mohammad Siraj. So all together a very, very good side. We got people for all seasons and definitely a team to beat. Definitely, if India are the number one side, and not to forget the bench strength which India has.
Anis, this has been Virat Kohli's first major achievement to reach the final of the World Test Championship. You see, do you think India's lost in the semi-finals to New Zealand in the World Cup, then finals to Pakistan in the Champions Trophy? For Virat Kohli, this will be the time for redemption?
Absolutely, Rika. We all know that moment when we lost to New Zealand in the semis at Manchester, and then the finals to Pakistan in the Champions Trophy. So at that time we felt that India were getting closer but not winning the title. So obviously playing the finals against New Zealand and winning it, inshallah, will be redemption for Virat Kohli and his team.
Emily, England not in the final of the World Test Championship. My commiserations. But India is going to play their next 6 Test matches in England, starting with the World Test Championship, that final at Lords. What's the talk there? What's the buzz there?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how India play. Obviously, playing in England is different to playing at home. I know India did really well in Australia, but still, England will be different. The Kiwis are a great side, and I imagine they'll do quite well in the conditions in England in June. So it's going to be really exciting. And then I can't wait to see England play India in late summer.
That's going to be a 5-test series. Emily, I would like to know from you, what's been the talk in England on the World Test Championship final? And while you tell us that, I'm requesting my director to pull up some pictures right now in England of the Indian cricket fans, how they have been watching the match and celebrating this win. Emily, can you answer my question, please?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, my friends and I have been talking about it. We knew that coming into this game that England didn't have a chance to qualify for the final. So it was all about split loyalties between wanting England to win this match for our pride and draw the series. But also I would prefer India to be in the final against New Zealand rather than Australia. So I had slight split loyalties in this game.
And it was almost bizarre that England was playing for Australia in this game.